What is going on, folks? We are the FIFA Bozos. I am Bozo.
I am Mux. And lads, if you look on the screen there, you can see a bit of FIFA career mode going on in the background. We have got a legendary difficulty, and what we're going to do, lads, is we're going to do a career mode each. I'm going to be Real Madrid, and who are you going to be, Boz?
I am indeed going to be Barcelona. Now, as some of you may remember from our time as the FIFA Bozos, I did follow Barcelona quite keenly, so looking forward to this. And, you know, it's going to be sort of us going head-to-head on career mode, which is an idea that hasn't necessarily been done before.
It certainly hasn't, lads. But it's not only going to be FIFA. What we're going to do, we're going to come up with a scoreboard for every game that we're going to be playing, and you're going to earn points on them games. So as you can see here, I'll let Boz talk you through the start of this scoreboard.
Yeah, so certainly, as you can see, we got clean sheet each game. Each game you keep a clean sheet, 5 points. Each game you win a match, 10 points. Each game you score a hat-trick, 15 points. Top goal scorer at the end of the season, 100. Top assister at the end of the season, 100 points. Spanish Cup winner, 200. The League, 300. And the Champions League, 500. But as Mux says, you know, we're going to bring scoreboards in for other games, and our score is going to be kept against one another over the course of all the games. Isn't that right, Mux?
It certainly is, mate. I mean, the whole point of that is one of us might be better at another game than the other person, so they can claw the points back on another game. But we've got plenty of ideas in the pipeline. We're not sure what we're going to go with yet, but we've got a few lined up for Call of Duty, a few for PES. I mean, just whatever we feel that you might like, lads. If you don't like it, let us know and we'll stop doing it.
We certainly will. Now, in this episode, this is just an introduction to this idea. We're leaving that on the screen for you so you can see. The other thing that you're going to be watching is us making our signings. Now, who have you been looking at there, Mux?
Ibrahimovic and Rooney. I'm wanting to sign a striker for Madrid. I didn't like the look of them. They're a bit too expensive. Ibra, they wanted about 60 million for him. And I mean, 32 years old, I believe. It's a bit expensive. Also, I'm looking at Paul Pogba. They reckon about 26 to 38 million. I do want a DM, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be willing to pay that. And yeah, they've come back with Man City, and they rejected 60 million, which I thought was a bit rude, and wanted 63. I mean, what's 3 million when it comes down to that, eh, Boz?
You would wonder, and is this you letting a member of the squad go?
As you can see,
negotiating?
Yeah. I mean,
what's going on here?
As you can see, lads, I'm taking a bit of time to think about this. Isco's a great player, but I couldn't see a position for him really. And that offer is absolutely wonderful, and we've got to accept it. Also, we've got Aguero coming in, hopefully, which would be a great signing. We offer him a nice little contract there, cushy little wage. And it's all looking good, it's coming together. We're trying to get rid of Karim Benzema, but we want to get a bit more than he's worth, like, you know, 24, 25 million. So we're just going to see how that one goes. And we've got, yeah, I never really rated him. He was supposed to be a big prospect, and he's never really turned out to be what he was supposed to be, did he, Boz, lad?
No, he certainly didn't. I can understand you letting Mendy go 110%. I was baffled when Real Madrid signed him for what they did in real life. And I think letting Benzema go, you know, I think the only problem that you potentially got up front if you were to sign that sort of strike force in real life would be that you've almost got too many stars up there, too many players who are willing to just play for themselves. But it'll be interesting if, you know, you can spread the goals out amongst them. I can't see many defences stopping that strike force on this game.
That's true. As you can see, lads, I had to put another bid in because Aguero did reject the contract offer. So we've offered him 300,000. It is a lot, but I believe that he can help us towards that title and that all important. I believe 300 points. Is that right, Boz?
300 points is correct. 200 for the cup and 500 for the Champions League. Was that a rejection of an offer for Carvajal?
Yeah.
Are you planning on keeping hold?
He's a good young player. He's going to be my right back throughout the season, and you know, I'm looking forward to using him and hopefully building upon what he can become as a great player. We're also looking at Philip Lahm. Like I say, we do want a DM. I think 30 million is a lot of money for him because he's quite old, 30 years old, but he could do a great job for a couple of years, and it'd be nice to prize him away from Bayern Munich.
Absolutely, yeah, no, I think that would be a great signing. Also, just nipping back to the Carvajal point, interesting little fact for you there. One of the very few players that's come through Real Madrid's academy system.
There you go. Nice to have that little fact there. As you can see, the Lahm offer was accepted, but he rejected the contract. He says he wants to stay at his club because he's happy there. Anyway, we're going to move on now to Barcelona and see what's going on over there.
We certainly are now. My dedication to this was I was really looking to bring in a centre forward, trying to keep it sort of, I guess, reasonably realistic. I wanted someone who knew the league, and now I thought about sticking with a false nine, playing Messi, but I thought, you know, I've got Suarez to come back. I really always rate Messi in this game, playing in that number 10 role behind forwards. So my idea was to bring in a big sort of target man style prolific centre forward who could really be a focal point of our attack.
Who you gone for? Have you gone for Lord Bentner?
Lord Bentner was indeed an option. I looked at Emil Heskey, but it just didn't happen. The offer obviously came in for Busquets there, and there was no chance that was happening. But as I was scrolling down this list, there were a couple that took my fancy, Higuain and Llorente, so I made an approach for both of those players.
It looks like you've had an offer accepted or a negotiation.
We're just making a couple of offers at this point, just trying to gauge, what looks good, what looks other than that. They wanted stupid money for Higuain in the end, so we went through with Llorente. The City came in for PK. We made a massive counter offer, just thinking, well, if it happens, it'd be great. It didn't on this occasion. As you'll also see here, lads, we are just skipping through the pre-season friendlies. We didn't sort of feel that you'd be interested in watching us play those. There's no point in that. Wanted to bring in a new centre-back, so in comes Javi Martinez from Bayern Munich as well. Zero chance of us letting Alba go. And I think my squad's pretty much set for the season at this point.
It looks like a really great squad, Bose. I've not seen what signs he's been making. He hasn't seen what I've been doing. So it's nice to see what he's been signing. I agree that they need a centre-half because, PK's been going off boil. Matthew's a good centre-half, but he's going to be there for cover. If you can get another centre-half, and he could definitely help you win that, treble, really, or quad.
Well, that's it, exactly. That's what we're looking for. And so yeah, we have we're going with a 5 back now. This episode is pretty much coming to a close at this point. We're just going to put the board up to show you again what can happen at this stage. And so yeah, we hope that you enjoy this idea that we've had. We'll be showing you how it's going to link to other games in the not too distant future, as well as getting some games under our belt on FIFA and, showing you how the scoreboard works in practice.
Yeah, we certainly are. As next episode, we're going to be showing, I believe, 4 games, because I'm Real Madrid. I've got the what it's called? What's it called, Bose?
Super Cup's fine, yeah,
Super
Spanish
Cup,
Super Cup.
Against Atletico Madrid, first 2 games, and then I've got my first game of the season, and so has Bose. Anyway, Bose, I'll let you wrap it up.
Yeah, well, stay tuned for that, guys. We hope you're enjoying the idea. Drop us some feedback, drop us a subscription, drop us a like. Our Twitter will be in the description down below. Please follow us there. For now, we've been the Bozos. I've been Bozo.
I've been Mux, and good night.